Watch out.
Going fast makes me feel alive. My heart beats in hyperdrive. Do you think you can win? Only if I lose. Just let destiny choose.
Happy holidays, everyone. This is YK2K and Ayman Benfares, and today another discussion video on animes.
Memes.
So, animes, anime. Yeah. So how do we start this off then?
Start off with the first thing you've ever watched.
Oh wait, window.
Alright.
So like. Okay, so like again then.
Yeah, just start with the first one you've ever watched.
Honestly, Pokemon.
Does that count as an anime though?
That's the thing. It's like the most cartoonish anime
And you watched it
ever.
in English.
And in English
I
as
don't
well.
know. It's pretty much American cartoon at this
I
point.
would say the first big anime I saw, like anime, was Dragon Ball Z.
So,
Dragon Ball Z, pretty much, yeah.
yeah, I think that was everybody's. Unless because before I even watched Dragon Ball Z, I used to watch Space Tune all the time.
Mhm.
And there was always anime playing on that.
Mhm.
So I probably watched like a whole anime
Yeah,
just from Space Tune.
without knowing it's anime. You just thought it was cartoons,
Yeah.
pretty
There
much.
was, there was probably like Detective Conan or something. Because they used to play that all
I've
the
never
time.
seen like a full episode of that, honestly.
But I never understood anything. Because,
It's just like Japanese Sherlock, but a kid.
yeah,
right.
it's better.
It probably is better, to be honest. But yeah, Dragon Ball Z was like, well, you have like the first phase of like animes, which is like, you know, the kids were like Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, Digimon, Beyblade.
Mm-hmm.
And like, yeah, those four.
Yeah.
But that was like catered towards like toys pretty much, and cards and merchandise. Pretty much, those four were pretty much just toys, to sell toys and games.
They were all just like adverts.
Yeah, pretty much. The good adverts though, because we actually sat down and saw them on like stuff today.
Yeah.
But yeah, Dragon Ball Z was like the first big one that like we watched. But the thing is, we kind of talked about that in the previous episode in the cartoon, so we don't want to go too into it. But favorite arcs in Dragon Ball Z.
In original Dragon Ball Z.
But good. Okay, let's go Dragon Ball first then. OG Dragon Ball.
And
I love OG Dragon Ball because it's like it's got like a cartoon vibe to it, but it's such a fun, jolly adventure. But it's got like this.
that's for like anime was like what anime is today though. It was just a Japanese cartoon.
Yeah, it's got like an homage to like 1970s kung fu, Bruce Lee films,
Yeah.
which Akira Toriyama was a big fan of. So you can see the elements of that in Dragon Ball. And like again, the martial arts tournaments, amazing. Probably like the world's the world's martial arts tournament, the first one. You know, with Jackie Chan,
Yeah.
still get chills to stay.
Yeah, that was
So
sick.
good.
I don't remember it too much, but obviously I've seen the show.
Oh, I haven't seen it in like a good decade, but like I just remember that one episode where Goku and like Jackie Chan were like fighting. Well, Jackie Chan is
Yeah,
flipping
and
it.
they kick each other in the face.
Yeah, Master Roshi, goat fight, honestly. And then like the Piccolo saga,
Yeah, that was my favorite arc.
that was so good. Like when Krillin died, I was like raw. I was like disturbed.
I was so sad. I was like on the brink of crying because that was
Yeah.
like my favorite character. I
Yeah.
loved Krillin so much. I must have been like 7 or something.
Yeah, and like it was like a dead body. Like that's the thing.
Yeah,
Like they
he
don't
holds
air
him-
that
he
in
holds him in his
cartoons.
hand, and he goes like crap. And
Yeah.
he goes and he gets smacked up by Tambourine or whatever his name was.
Oh yeah, Dragon Ball was good. Yeah, the Red Red Army saga, the Red Red Army saga, and that actually led really well into Dragon Ball Z with like the whole Android saga,
Yeah, I hated the first arc of Dragon Ball Z though.
Saiyan saga.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Compared to the rest.
Yeah.
But my favorite one is probably Androids because it's the most nostalgic.
Fair enough.
But when I was growing up, it was the Boo Saga. But I rinsed the Boo Saga so much that I don't even like it anymore.
Same, honestly, legit same.
But the Android Saga, I only watched it once. So when I watch it like these days, like just clips and stuff, I actually really like it.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of the opposite because like the nostalgia is for the Saiyan saga that I saw, because I had the videotapes and it was only the first like 50 episodes of the Saiyan arc. So like the whole Snake Wave bit, the whole Kaioken training.
Do you know what it is?
Mhm.
I knew about Super Saiyan and stuff before I watched Dragon Ball Z. So
Yeah.
I was like, why isn't he turning Super Saiyan? I was just waiting for the point where he turned Super Saiyan, and as soon as he did, obviously it got better, like Frieza
Yeah.
Saga. Frieza Saga is a GOAT saga though.
Yeah.
That was really good.
It was actually my least favorite when like I first watched it. I just thought it was long. I didn't like Namek. I thought it was boring. I didn't care about like the Namekians. The thing is, I was like unaware. I didn't know what the plot was. It was just them fighting.
Oh, yeah.
Fair enough. But like, I think it got good when like again Super Saiyan when Krillin died. I was like, I can't believe that just happened. Oh my god.
That was a madness.
Then yeah, that was the Frieza saga. But looking back, it might be my favorite saga now.
What, Frieza?
Yeah, just that saga itself.
I was still Android.
Oh yeah,
Android and Boo. Frieza Saga, like, it's up there, but I never really liked it for some reason.
Fair enough, yeah. The thing about the Boo for me, again, it was my favourite back then, but now it's the least favourite. And you can just see, like, Toriyama just didn't care. Because he just got so burnt out in the final arc, apparently.
And maybe he got to a point where it's just like, I can release anything for these idiots and they'll just pay me.
Pretty much. Like Majin Buu, well, he fights, he absorbs, like, one character, then another character, then another character.
That was kind of a sick idea, though. Like, just the impending dude.
I think the problem was that, like, the entire build-up for Dragon Ball Z was, like, Gohan was, like, the chosen one. Because, like, he's the one that beat Cell. He was the one that, like...
people didn't like it.
Yeah, that's the thing.
I liked it.
So you build up Gohan to, like, this mystic form. He pulls out the Z-Sword. He's super powerful and OP.
And he gets smacked up.
He gets beaten up and then Goku has to finish the day.
I felt like he was just trying to drag it out.
Yeah. I think that's just the editors.
It was just... Like, everyone's gonna fight this guy.
Yeah. So we get money.
Money.
Oh my god. But yeah, Cell Saga, man. No, you know what I love about the Cell Saga and I hate? Hercule Satan.
Oh yeah, that guy, man.
Oh my god.
In the Buu Saga as well.
Yeah, no, but like the Cell Saga, I wanted to kill him. I wanted Cell to destroy and murder him. Because he was like, oh, there's bombs on the floor.
I want to kill everybody.
Mirrors and smokes and magic and blah blah blah.
Yeah,
and then the world of Dragon Ball Z, the people are just the most delusional people of all time. Like that one time, you know when they summoned the dragon in the Capsule Corp City? And then someone was like, oh my god, why is there a dragon? And
Which
then
time?
the multiple times, and it was like, oh, it's just the Capsule Corp.
And then it's gone, and they just completely disregarded everything about it again.
Oh, it's just the Capsule Corp experiment again.
It's not really a worry for the riot to care about.
Yeah. Then I think Dragon Ball Z ended really well. Actually, no, it didn't. The Majin Buu saga ended well, but then like the arc after that, the Peace World saga, I think. You know where like it's a time skip. Gohan gets married. It's kind of like GT before like GT happened.
Oh yeah, and then Pan and stuff.
Pan and then like Oob in the final martial arts tournament, then just Goku
I
fires
don't know.
off.
That was the perfect setup for GT though.
That's the thing.
And I like GT.
I like
I've only seen it once, and
Same.
I was like 9.
That's the thing. I'm scared to rewatch GT because I might hate it if I.
I watched like a couple of years ago. I rewatched like some of the fights, like Super 17 and Omega Shenron. That's it. That's all I've seen again. If I watch it, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be really nostalgic.
Yeah.
I don't think I'll hate it.
I think you'll notice a lot of the flaws, but when you watch it, but you still enjoy it.
I feel like people just hate it because you know how it wasn't made by Akira Toriyama.
Yeah.
People just hate it because of that. But obviously it wasn't as good as the rest. It just wasn't as bad as a show as people.
I think it was a good concept, but like terrible execution. Like terrible execution. But like the ending for GT was so good.
How did it end? Oh, yeah,
like
Goku
it was
goes
Goku.
into Shenron.
Yeah, and then like
But,
he
like
flies across.
what does that even mean?
I don't know, like, and then no, but like then even right at the end it was the time skip, isn't it? The OVA special where it's like Kid Goku Jr. and Vegeta Jr. and Pan's like a grandmother.
Yeah, I didn't like that. I hate
Really?
it so much.
Oh, I thought that was like amazing.
I was like, who's this kid? Why are they just ripping off the character and doing it again? Why just keep going?
Fair enough, it's lazy writing, but like the whole point of that is that like Kid Goku Jr. He's like a regular person. He's not a Saiyan. He's just a regular boy.
He went Super Saiyan to beat up like a rabbit or something.
Really?
Yeah, he went Super Saiyan for like the most dumb. It was like the dumbest villain.
Okay, I can't remember though. But I remember then like Goku comes, his ghost comes at the end, and he's like, "Hey."
Yeah.
I like that touch. But I think we can all agree that GT has the best transformation. Super Saiyan 4. It's.
I still hate how what's his name? Vegeta went from Super Saiyan 2 to Super Saiyan 4.
That's just dumb.
That was stupid.
That was just...
But he looks weird with Super Saiyan 3 though. He probably like tested out the designs and he was like, nah. Nah.
Super Saiyan 3 was more like a shock factor, really. Because there was when you watch Z, it was like build up to Super Saiyan. That was a big build up.
I hate
build
the
up to
design to
Super
this
Saiyan
day,
2.
man.
I liked it at first. Now I downright hate it. I was like, oh my
I've
god.
always hated it.
It's got long hair. How sick is that?
Long hair, no eyebrows.
And I'm like that now. Like, this is so dumb. I'm so happy. And there's like, his power base is like no key control. It's like,
right,
he can't like balance out his Kai. That's why Super Saiyan God just is so much more efficient. Then GT again. Like, I like the fact that GT was like an homage to the first Dragon Ball, but with the action of Z. But it was just, I think Pan got really annoying, and they made Goku annoying again, like a kid, even though he's mature, but he's transformed into a kid. Trunks is cool, but everyone just got wasted. Oob, I was like built up to be like this next Gohan, but they just like sidelined him in GT.
That's why he fused with Majin Buu.
Yeah, and then he lost anyway. Baby beat him up.
Yeah, that was stupid.
The concept of the Black Star Dragon was already sick. Like the negative energy.
I don't remember that.
Like the Black Star
I
Dragon
remember
was.
that Omega Shenron absorbed it though.
Yeah.
But that's it.
No, but like that's what I like about it, because the Dragon Balls were used so much that there had to be a side effect.
Oh right.
And from like their salvation came their damnation. That's yeah. I sounded very poetic there, but yeah. Yeah, GT and the soundtrack for GT is just amazing. I love it. The soundtrack for Dragon Ball Z. That's why the dubbed personally is better than the subbed for Z, because the soundtrack.
I mean, I've never watched. If you watch Z and subbed, then
I've never watched Z and subbed. Well, I've seen clips of it. I'm like, this is not.
it's not.
Because the dubbed has the music. You know that piano.
Even Dragon Ball Super, man. Like if Dragon Ball Super comes back, I'm not watching it. So.
Yeah, I think that's why I didn't enjoy Super that much. Like, I enjoyed it, but like, while everyone was like fanboying, I was like that one person that was like, there's so much dumb stuff that's happening. And I don't know, I just don't like, Goku for me is a man's voice. I know there's a legacy for the Japanese voice actor, but like, the voice has to be a man.
It's just the voice of Goku, really.
Yeah, like,
Like,
I can't take him seriously. Like, Frieza!
I don't like it. Sometimes I watched it muted, I'm not even gonna lie.
And then they're like, okay, let's go to Dragon Ball Super.
Dragon Ball Super, best arc was Black Goku. I feel like the
Nah,
first time I watched it, I found that I don't know. I was just binging it. When you binge a show, you don't really appreciate it that much. And I look back at it and I was like, wow, that arc is pretty sick.
I don't know, I see Super's so weird for me. It's like, I don't know, like when Battle of Gods came out, I was like, rah! Dragon Ball Z's back!
I was so I remember it was like 2012.
Yeah.
And then it was like...
That Beerus Goku fight was so magical. Like the concept of Super Saiyan God, you were like, what? The whole concept of the God of Destructions was so cool. The angels, oh man, you know that scene where he was like, I won't let you take over my world. He goes Super Saiyan.
Yeah.
And then like he actually like goes toe to toe with Beerus, and at the end Beerus is like, I'm not even trying.
No, he said he was at 70%.
Yeah. Yeah, it was 70%, and then like the next film, then Resurrection F came out.
And then the anime came out.
And then the anime came out. And then like, why did they have to redo the first two
so
arcs?
stupid. I hope they don't do that with Broly.
Oh, well, what's the point? Like, you can't top that fight. Like, that style of fight needs to be like movie quality. And then like Super came out. I watched it in dubbed weekly. I was like, because the dub was a year behind than the sub was done. Dragon Ball. I was watching Super. I was like, this is kind of dragging out. I've seen all this already, and the animation's not as good as the films. So I waited. But then after the Resurrection F saga, it was the Universe 7 versus Universe 6 tournament arc, which I liked. Again, I like the concept of exploring universes. Like, there's a multiverse in the Dragon Ball Z universe, because Kid Buu is like seen as the strongest, and then there's another one stronger than him. Another character stronger than him.
That's just how it's gonna go if they're gonna keep it on. Just another strong guy.
Which the Universe 7 arc was. The Universe 6 arc was okay. I like tournament arcs. I'm a sucker. I love tournament arcs, like anything. Like Hunter x Hunter, Yu Yu Hakusho, Dragon Ball Z, anything.
Arc and Hunter x Hunter.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean like the exam?
Yeah. No, and the Heaven's Arena.
Oh right.
Yeah. But we're back to Dragon Ball Z. Dragon Ball Super. Yeah, the tournament arc was alright, but Hit MVP of that arc. I love the concept of Hit. Plus, Kaioken came back. I legit fanboyed like a girl when I saw Kaioken.
Super Saiyan Blue guy.
I remember like in debates in school we were like talking about Dragon Ball Z, and I was always thinking, why did he never uses Kaioken anymore?
Yeah, because it was like, it could easily just multiply his power. But
Yeah.
not easily though, because he said it puts a strain on his body.
Yeah.
It can like break his bones and stuff.
Oh yeah, Kaioken Super Saiyan. Oh, it's so good. Love it.
Yeah, that was mad.
Then like we
And
had
after
Zeno.
that was the last arc. All of the universes. That was.
Oh no,
such a
yeah.
sick
But then
idea.
after that was the time travel arc. The
Imagine
Trunks.
all the strongest warriors from all the universes come for like a tournament. That's such a sick idea.
That is yeah. I love I love the Tournament of Power. The concept of it. Again, execution. I don't know about that. But I remember because the thing is, I watched the dub. Everyone that I knew, I think including you as well, and like Hamza Rai and them lot,
Yeah.
were watching the sub, and I was like, how the hell are you watching this in sub? I can't watch this in sub. And like I was hearing this guy called Jiren. I was like, who the hell is this Jiren? Everyone's like, Jiren. When you see Jiren, he makes Goku look like a baby. And I was like, oh, who's this Jiren? And then like, you know, at Comic Con. Remember at Comic Con before we went before I was watching Super. You were like, don't look, the Tournament of Power's on. Do you remember?
Wait, probably yeah when they were
When Super was still like the tournament was going on during Super. We were at Comic Con and they were like showing episodes.
on like the Smash Bros screen.
I think so.
I think it was like or the Street Fighter.
And you were like, don't watch this, you're gonna spoil it. And oh yeah, the Tournament of Power is so cool.
There's not much to spoil really. Like if you.
Yeah, well, yeah.
It's just Dragon Ball Z really.
Yeah.
Like, if you've seen Dragon Ball Z, you know what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Tournament of Power.
It's just how it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
But the Tournament of Power is so cool. Like Jiren is. Yeah, I love the concept of Jiren. Just this mortal who's stronger than a god.
That's mad.
And they were like hyping up as well, like because it was the arc before where it was the gods, the testing out thing where Topo first met Goku with the wolves. Remember there was like the for Zeno to like see and have fun. Then
I
the
still
tournament
hate what
started.
they did to Gohan, man.
Oh, so that's what I hate about
I
it.
hope in the next series they just bring back Gohan.
Not even Gohan, Piccolo, Tien.
Nah, but like that makes sense because they're not even Saiyans. But Gohan, and they didn't even show that potential.
Yeah, like
The way Gohan would just.
Gohan should have like took like at least like faced Jiren in some way,
Huh?
and then Goku should have came in and won. That's what I would have done.
Alright, yeah.
But
Nah, I just wanted. Imagine Ultra Instinct Gohan. Gohan should have went Ultra Instinct instead of Goku.
oh, that would have been so much better.
That
Oh, that would have
actually-
been honestly, I think that would have been so much better. But it's just the Goku like
Goku
fan base.
just has to.
Yes, dude. Also, Frieza is the best villain in the series, or like probably one of the most developed characters because of
They
Super.
rinsed him so much in Super.
No, but I
They
think that's a
fought
good
him,
thing.
And then he brought him back for like 2 tournaments. It was like.
No, but like that's what I like about it. Like after, like you know that scene where like Jiren was just taking the piss out of Frieza and just beating him up, and like it came to a point where like you know Hit's stronger than Frieza, Vegeta, Goku, Gohan, they're all stronger than Frieza. I like the fact that like there's development, right? Also like in Z, Frieza's like, oh, I'm the strongest. I don't care, I'm the strongest out of everyone.
Oh yeah.
And then like he sees Beerus, he sees Jiren, and he's like, oh crap, I'm not stronger now. I think he's a lot more humbled.
Even
in
Broly
Super.
now, Broly gets smacked up
Oh yeah, Broly as
for
well.
like 45 minutes.
Oh my god, yeah. Then 17 wins. I like that. I like how it's not.
Oh yeah, at the end.
Yeah, spoilers as well. This is like complete spoilers if you haven't.
I mean, if they're this far into listening to a discussion about Dragon Ball Z, then
Yeah,
I'm sure
yeah.
it's-
I like how 17 won and not Goku.
yeah, that's mad.
Honestly, I low-key, I was kind of supporting Jiren.
Why?
I just like the concept of like the main characters not winning over and over again.
Not supporting Jiren, that's weird.
And I was supporting Hit as well. I was like, come on, Universe 6, do something. Oh no,
Kill
like
the main characters.
okay, again, like I love the Tournament of Power and I hated it like with a passion, right? Flipping Kefla
Oh right, yeah.
is
She got put in a place though, no? Who she get knocked out by? Goku?
yeah, Ultra Instinct.
Nah, she should have got knocked out by like flipping Master Roshi or something.
Oh my, it's just
Really
for,
put
like
her
I
in
just
place.
don't like the concept of there's a tingle in my back. I'm a Super Saiyan now.
Yeah, I hated that.
Like I don't understand. Like you
So,
have
like slow development.
you have like
Oh,
Goku and like Gohan and Vegeta going through like years of training and like stress and like severe mental trauma, and then they become Super Saiyan. But now it's a tingle in my back. I'm Super Saiyan now.
That happens in loads of shows. I can't think of an example now, but that sounds so like familiar.
That's a lot of like shonen stuff. That's
Yeah,
why power
something-
levels are so like difficult. That's what I love Hunter x Hunter, because like they set a system on like how power levels work.
Hunter x Hunter is mad.
Yeah, we'll get to that after. Then after, yeah,
Let's just
Super.
end. Let's move on to what I watched after Dragon Ball Z, straight after that, was Bleach
Alright.
in primary school. Bleach
cool,
was
cool.
the maddest. You didn't watch Bleach until like last
It was
year.
like last year I watched Bleach. That was it. I don't know. It was that one show where like I saw the same flipping 5 episodes trying to get into it, but I never got into it. And then like once I got to like episode 20, Soul Society arc,
You just got hooked.
it got so good.
It was
Fun.
so sick.
So good. Oh yeah, Bleach is sick.
The Waco Mundo arc is, I like that as well.
They need to
A lot
bring
of
it
people
back.
like- they have to, man. At least finish the manga.
The manga is finished.
I'm not the manga. Finish what's on the manga.
Oh,
As in
right,
the anime
yeah.
film, because I'm not reading the manga.
Right.
No.
Yeah. But yeah, Bleach is really good. I think it's probably one of my like favorite styles.
After I watched Bleach, I probably watched Digimon. What did I watch after Bleach?
For me, it was Dragon Ball Z.
Probably first season of Digimon.
Like I would say, like I go into anime like high school, like proper. Like I knew what anime was in high school, like year 7-ish, like Naruto.
I never watched Naruto until year 10.
Wow, seriously?
Yeah. No, I watched like a bit of it on like Jetix and stuff. But I never watched it properly until year 10.
But yeah, a lot. Naruto.
But I finished it in like 2 months.
Again, Naruto is like a weird relationship with me. Like I love it, and there's like so much stuff that I hate about it. But like, let's say part 1 Naruto, like pre-Shippuden, is like fire, like goat show. Shippuden it kind of like fluctuates because like there's so much good
maybe because
stuff.
of the fillers. Did you watch all the fillers?
Yeah, I think the fillers broke me so
Nah,
badly.
just don't watch the fillers.
No, because I was watching it weekly, isn't it?
Oh.
Because I got up to date in like
I wasn't
year
up to
9.
date until like the end of the war.
That's fine. That's perfect for you. The war arc was it was so painful to watch. I just did not like it. For me, like it kind of went downhill after.
I
Pain.
watched the fights were good, but like the whole what was happening really, everything was just a bit mad. And then Madara disappeared. Wait, spoilers. Madara disappeared, and out of nowhere there's
Kaguya aliens, an alien clan comes in.
aliens.
That's what I like. That's why I like Kid Naruto's because it's just
aliens.
it's aliens.
Yeah,
Man, it's alien magic. It becomes less ninja and more like Dragon Ball Z, really.
Yeah, and like OG Naruto, I feel like it's just a lot easier to understand just as a kid, just to enjoy it. Just to sit down and watch like any episode pretty much.
Yeah.
Like my favorite episode in Naruto, it was a filler episode in the OG Naruto, episode 215. Because I remember the first time I watched that, actually like it made me cry.
Right.
Or
Wow.
like a bit. And it was a really good episode. It's a filler episode. You should watch it. Well, it's like a 3-episode arc, and at the end, it was just a madness.
Right. What's it about? Because I love the. I honestly, I like OG fillers. Like
It was like
pre-Shippuden fillers.
it was like a criminal that used to like kill people, and then he got amnesia, and then like after he got amnesia, he became a really good person. And it's like a moral thing.
Right.
It's like a moral battle. Like, what should we do with this guy? Because he washes up in the Leaf Village, and Naruto finds him. And then they come across the family, the people that he killed, and it's just you should just watch the thing.
I'll watch it. My favorite episode Naruto, OG Naruto Part 1, episode 42. Title name: Rock Lee vs. Gaara. The power of
Okay.
youth explodes.
That was a good episode.
I was ill. I remember it was like year 7. I was ill that day. I'm lying sideways watching the episode. All I see, I'll never forget this, the chills I get. So you have Lee versus Gaara, alright? This is like hyped up because Gaara's like this monster. Lee's like this Bruce Lee character in Naruto, and like he's got like this sick like charisma to him. So they're fighting up, everyone's getting hyped, and all of a sudden they fight for a bit. Guy's like, okay Lee, time to show him what your training's accomplished. Take him off, gets the weights. Tamari's like, what are a few pounds of weight's gonna do? Drops him, kaboom!
I remember the first time I saw that was in manga, because I've read the manga like for like the first 80 episodes, and then even in the manga it was so mad,
Yeah.
like the way everything happened. Naruto manga is probably just as good as the anime, but some manga's just not as good.
Yeah, no, it varies. Like some manga, like there's some manga that I prefer over anime, and there's some anime I prefer over manga. Like, and even the art styles as well. Like Hunter x Hunter again.
Oh my god,
I like
Hunter x Hunter.
the anime is.
The manga.
I prefer the anime over the
I
manga.
remember when I finished it in 2014-15, and I looked at the flipping the manga, and I was like, what the hell?
Like
is
the
it?
art is
It looks
so
like a 4-year-old.
exactly. And like but like
But the thing is, it's not. the manga is it's more about the story.
Yeah.
The story's really good.
When you read the manga for Hunter x Hunter, it's so
I don't understand.
hard to read because it's so like in depth.
Oh, for real.
Especially like the Zodiac arc.
That's like Attack on Titan, the final episode,
Mhm.
the final few episodes. I was like, even watching anime subbed, I was like, wait, I'm lost.
Honestly,
I
like,
had to read it a couple times.
Well, let's go to Hunter x Hunter. We'll go back to Naruto. Hunter x Hunter. It probably is my favorite anime. Like, okay, there's like my favorite anime is Dragon Ball Z,
It's definitely like top.
but it's probably the best anime that I've seen.
Mm.
Top 3, hands down. Because oh my god, like the writers are genius. Again, like if you watch Yu Yu Hakusho as well, if you haven't seen Hunter x Hunter, which you have to do. The way like it's a pretty much a deconstruction of a shonen anime. Like it starts off like a typical
It
happy-go-lucky
starts and ends. Which is
character who wants an adventure. He goes out. There's the introduction arc is the Hunter exams, typical for any shonen anime. But like as you watch the arc itself, like there's like these really gruesome deaths that are done so subtly by like Hisoka, and the way people die, and Gon just doesn't even care.
It isn't. He's like sheltered by something.
Yeah, so that's like
And
just
towards the end.
he's like it's like the Togashi, the writer's like planting seeds to like indicate this show's not for kids. It's way more for adults. Then after that, the Hunter exam was Heaven's Arena, where they introduced the best battle system in any shonen anime. Then it's not that like I call it power like anime. It's called what's it called? Anime currency. The more you have, the more OP you are. That's in Dragon Ball Z, Chakra in Naruto, Reiatsu in Bleach, Spirit Force in Yu Yu Hakusho, and whatever. Hunter x Hunter, it's like it doesn't matter how much nen you have, it's how you use it. And that's what I love the Gon and Hisoka fight. Because it was done so well.
Yeah. It was sick.
And then like you had the spider arc, York New City. That was a roller coaster.
Oh, that was sick. It was actually better in the 1999 one,
I haven't seen the
watched
90s,
both.
the 1999 one.
Actually, the first one was really good. The soundtracks are better. Everything's better. Yeah, man.
In the camera, in the camera, right?
Oh crap.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're both really good, but I prefer 99. I feel like I just prefer the art style more. Like I love 90s anime art.
Oh yeah, I agree with that as
over
well.
like new stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, the York New York. Again, like Hunter x Hunter has the best like antagonist group. So you have like how like you have Akatsuki, you have the Homuncula, you have the Espada, you have the Ginyu Force. Then you have like the Phantom Troop, and like man, you feel bad when spoilers like Urogen dies.
No one spoiled Hunter x Hunter for me. Not
Yeah.
many people watch it.
Yeah, exactly. That's the thing. It was so slept on back in the day. Not everyone loves it. But yeah, like you feel like you kind of love like the Spider crew. They develop so well. Unlike say like some of the Akatsuki members where they're kind of one-dimensional. Like you don't care if they get killed off.
Yeah, and then there's Itachi.
And yeah, exactly. That's why Itachi and Pain.
But some of
And
the
Kisame.
Phantom Troop I don't really care about. Like most of them really.
Really?
Yeah.
I think as a collective.
I mean they're all good characters and they're well written.
Mhm.
But like obviously I want them dead because they're bad people.
Oh,
And they
yeah.
killed like good because.
No, but that's the thing though. But like they actually care for each other. Like when Uvo died,
Oh,
they were
right,
like
yeah,
they were
yeah,
actually
they
there was
were
like a
also-
funeral for him. They were caring
Yeah.
for him. And then there was like this awesome scene. Again, this is why I think Hunter is better than Yu Yu Hakusho. It's just the fact that like in life, right? You know how like you're not with a group of friends all the time. Everyone gets split up. That's pretty much York New. Like Gon and Killua are doing their own thing. Leoroy is doing his own thing. Kurapika's doing his own thing.
That's
and
a good
then-
way to look at it.
And then there's like, yeah, exactly. And then like you have, Chrono right at the end of the arc where he's on top of the building, and then the soundtrack hits, and everything's like everyone's just getting killed, and Hisoka's just standing there like enjoying the chaos. So good.
That was when he was about to fight him and he told him that he can't use Nen otherwise.
Yeah. Oh, it's so good. And then like you like the fact that there's a pedo gay clown or whatever, I don't know, but you actually like the character.
Like yeah, that's weird. It's crazy.
That's like it's a goat writing show. It's a goat show.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then you have Greed Island. Probably like that's like the fun arc.
Yeah, just like that's like a goofy playing about.
Yeah. It's still
But
quite
also
dark.
crazy. Yeah.
Yeah. Like, again, they make a dodgeball fight look interesting. And feel interesting. I like the card concept as well. I love cards in like games, so like the fact that you're teleported into a game, which is not even a game, it's just like... And then...
I feel like you die in a game, you die in real life is a bit overused.
Oh, totally. Yeah, it's still a good arc. It's probably like, again, it's like a better arc than most shows, but like in Hunter x Hunter standards, it's probably the weakest one.
Compared to the other ones. I like the training like sequences though.
Oh yeah.
When they were digging holes and stuff.
Yeah.
That was good.
Then you had Genthru as well. Probably again like the weaker villain.
Who's that?
Exactly, you don't know who he is. You know the bomber, the one that like touches you and like he explodes.
Oh right, yeah. But he still made a good story though. So he blew up Gon's hands.
Yeah. And then you had like the rock paper scissors move.
He was just developing that.
Yeah.
The whole arc. I felt like Gridano was just a setup for Chimera.
Yeah. And then move on to Chimera. Probably like top 3 best arcs.
I didn't like it at all.
What? Oh come on.
Loads of people I know didn't like it. Well, I liked the fights, but I didn't.
No, come on.
I didn't like how long it dragged out, man, and the stuff that was happening, and the fact that the narrator popped up every 2 seconds.
No, but there's a reason for the narrator.
Yes, I know, so you understand, but like, he's literally explaining. Sometimes he just explain like the powers of some relevant characters. Like this rabbit chimera can jump really high.
Right.
And he just talks about it for like 2 minutes.
Fair enough. I would say, the NGL bit, like the first quarter of the Chimera Ant arc, it was really slow. You meet Kite, it was interesting, but then like they go into the forest, you learn about the ants like take over slowly, it's like very slowly done. Once the king's born, then like it gets really interesting.
Like even after that.
What? Come on, like you have there's like so much like philosophical dialogue in there.
Yeah, I know, but I feel like after flipping.
Like
you know, when Gong goes back to the girl that killed Kai.
Yeah.
Yeah, when he goes back to her, that's when he gets really good.
That's like right at the end though. It's like
not really, because it took like loads of episodes for her to heal the girl, and then stuff was happening with the king and the guy, the what's his name, the Grandmaster guy was fighting the king, and it was all mad and everything was crazy.
I'll go earlier.
That was nah.
Because like
maybe a little bit earlier, you know.
When they invade the mansion, like the castle itself.
Yeah, but even that, I don't know, man.
What about like
I prefer York, New York.
What about like the Konragi and Meruem like chess game that they were playing? I love those episodes.
Yeah, those are good.
Because like it's just character.
Yeah, but that was
Meruem's like, oh, I love this character so much. He's so well developed.
I feel like they were just trying to build everything up, but they took a bit too long. It should have just been like a few episodes in between, but they took like 50 episodes. I mean, loads of people would agree with me, but loads of people disagree.
I disagree. A lot of people are gonna disagree with you. That I know so many people that love the Chimera Ant arc.
It wasn't a bad arc.
I know,
just,
like,
it could have been done a little better, and there was loads of things that like nobody cared about. Like you know those fish people that Killer fought.
Yeah.
Who the hell even are they? And then at the end, I guess they were just showing it was a good fight, but like. I feel like you should have just concentrated more on like, you know, the 4 or the 3 like what are they called? Like the guards. I mean, I haven't seen it in a while. Maybe if I watch it again, I'll find it better. Yeah. But I feel like there was just loads of filler stuff within the story that just put in, and then it didn't really matter.
That's probably just the style of writing, I guess. I think because like when you compare, I think the York New was 20 episodes, while like Chimera was like 70.
Yeah, that's why. Maybe that's why I felt this because it was
like
so
fair enough.
quick before. And after that, it just went all crazy.
But like again, it was like for me, it was like rolling up and down. Like I remember when Kite got his head chopped off. You know when Kite died.
And then you're like, is he alive? Is he alive? And then it pans to.
No, you know that scene. Yeah, like the head and like I legit didn't want to watch the show anymore.
That was so great because he was such a cool character. Like everybody liked him.
Yeah, like the scythe. And like he was actually likable.
Not
like
just
God liked him.
Like everyone.
His den was so cool. It was like a machine.
That's so weird. Like he has such an interesting power, and then you wanted to learn more and get more invested in the character, and then you just go on. That's so crazy how he does that.
The writing, man. I'm even blank. Yeah, Chimera Ants. Okay, then after that, again, Netero well developed characters. Well, I like the concept of that. Like he just is this crazy old man who just meditated for like 4 years in like.
Not even meditate. I swear he like threw 1,000,000 punches a day or something.
Yeah.
He threw punches until he couldn't throw punches anymore.
And like the fact that like it's really like humans that are like the worst, because it was the one, because he's like stabbed himself, the bomb went off,
Alright.
and then like
What?
Meruem got killed. Remember the way Meruem.
How is humans the worst? Though?
No, exactly, because it's like it shows like humans are the most dangerous species. It's just more philosophical dialogue, really, by the writer.
Oh, okay.
And the whole like NGL bit with the Kim Jong-un character.
Who?
The Kim Jong-un character, yeah, you know the
I think I remember something.
the
like
fat
that.
Asian guy.
Yeah, I remember a fat Asian guy. But
Yeah.
What did he do?
He was just like it was North Korea, because the NGL was like secluded, isn't it? You couldn't,
Yeah.
as you walk in, you had to like leave technology behind as they entered, and as you go. That's totally North Korea. Pretty much. Then after that was the Zodiac arc. It was probably my least favourite because it was so political.
Oh right,
But
yeah,
Jing-
that was like the end.
I had to rewatch some of the episodes and I didn't know what was going on. It's
I
so
was
much
just- I was
dialogue.
just bored.
Yeah. It was.
I feel like the arc was necessary for what comes. I feel like it was just such a bad arc to end the series.
Yeah. Like the Gon and Jing stuff was cool, like when they met each other.
Yeah.
And then they're like,
Even though I hate Jing as a character.
now that's the whole point. That's the whole point of Jing. He's not like this Superman, All Might,
Yeah.
Goku figure. He's just like this guy trying to do his own thing. That's why Gon's interesting, because like he actually understands Jing. He's like, oh, he's a hunter. Usually you'd be like, oh, my dad left me. What a dick.
No, but he did. He said that in like the first episode.
Yeah.
He said, "Why did my dad leave me?"
No, but he was like, yeah, oh, fair enough, he becomes a hunter. I want to be a hunter now, because clearly it's more important to be a hunter than raising your kid. That's why, like, I don't know, Gon's mentality is weird as well.
I can't wait for the next arc, man.
Why
There's loads of there's like I don't know, a few manga chapters on anime.
Yeah, I guess.
Do you know what it is? At this point, I don't care if the studio like just takes some ideas from Togashi and just makes it themselves. Because I just want it at this point.
No, but that's the whole point now, because that's what happened with Yu Yu Hakusho. Yu Yu Hakusho is like, Togashi wanted to end the show. No, Togashi wanted to keep going, but the studio like got in the way and they wanted to do their own thing. Hunter x Hunter is all like Togashi. That's why it takes forever for him to release a chapter. Therefore, we can't get the anime anytime soon.
He started at such a long time. Probably started it in like the end of the 80s.
Yeah.
Because it became an anime in 1999.
It was
and
like,
then
yeah.
it was 64 episodes. And then we only got like 100 more. Less, like 80 more. Yeah.
But yeah, that's Hunter x Hunter. We could go in a bit more detail, but let's switch it up a bit. One Piece.
One Piece.
One Piece is it's so good.
One Piece.
Honestly, for me, if it wasn't for the sentimental value of Dragon Ball Z, One Piece would probably be my favorite anime. Honestly,
I don't think it might.
it's the
Maybe at one
perfect
point-
adventure.
Maybe at one point, but it's not the perfect adventure.
Wait,
Maybe
come
an
on.
adventure, but it's not the perfect anime at all, bro. I hate the fact in every single arc it takes them so long to just get to the point. And they do it in such a dumb way as well. Like every time Luffy gets trapped and then someone's in danger and then it takes him ages. Like it's a good anime and it's very fun to watch.
It's a must watch, I'd say.
But it's just yeah, the way some things are executed are very bad.
Alright.
Like in anime, maybe in the manga it's a lot quicker.
I've heard that as well,
Anime
that the
is
manga
dragged
is a lot
out
better.
so much.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll go with that as well. Because like Dressrosa, oh my god, I wanted to shoot myself on how
Oh
like,
my days, I hate that.
Look,
That's
it
why
took like 10 episodes to run up a hill
it was so annoying.
to get to
man.
the Dressrosa Doflamingo
Do
castle.
you know what it was at that point as well? Even in like the whole cake arc, they
Yeah.
stopped doing it towards the end.
Mhm.
But every episode there was only like 5 minutes of actual real content because
Yeah.
there would be like a 7-minute intro,
Mhm.
and then oh crap,
Yeah.
7-minute intro, and then some stuff that already happened in the show will happen
Mhm.
again, and then it finally gets to the point at like 12 minutes where there's
Right.
actually new content,
Fair enough, yeah.
and then once you actually get into it, the freaking the episode just ends. I was
Yeah.
like, damn, what the hell? So I literally every time I watched like a Dressrosa arc, I would just skip to 10 minutes because that's when the actual new stuff is happening. It was so dumb. Well, I exaggerated that, but like, obviously it was.
Yeah, it's not like we're bashing on the series. Like One Piece is like Marineford is.
I feel like it's easier to name the things that are bad than to name the things that are good.
Yeah.
Because there's loads of good things about One Piece,
Yeah.
especially in this new arc. Well, I stopped at episode 100.
Wano is amazing what they're doing right now.
900, so I can save up like 50 episodes, like why
And then you watch it in one day, then they go, oh, I'm gonna have to wait another year again.
I don't know, should I wait until he just finds the One Piece? Because I don't think he's that far off, you know?
No, like, we're winding down now. We're winding down to the end of the show instead of...
Alright, yeah,
Yeah,
no more build-ups.
Because, like, this arc is gonna, like, pretty much, like, set the way
yeah.
for the final chapter.
Can't wait.
Because, like, I love One Piece, honestly.
I
Like,
just hope they don't drag one out too much.
I think the thing about One Piece is, as you're watching it, you get frustrated. But once, like, you get up to date and you look back on, like, what you've watched, it's,
You're
like, really
wow,
cool.
this is actually so sick. Like, the world building is, there's nothing like it.
Nothing, I don't think anything tops
It's
it.
so sick. And
It's
like,
better
the
than
lore,
Star Wars,
but
better than...
the thing is, there's lore and there's stuff that you want to see but you never see it.
Yeah.
Like Luffy's dad, a fight with the Admiral's Shanks.
Shanks.
Shanks is the perfect example. Like he built such an amazing world, but instead you're fighting a flipping guy. You're spending like 300 episodes on one guy that doesn't matter at all to the actual. Well, obviously he just bought Luffy's bounty up, but the flipping clay guy.
Yeah.
Like I feel like I was like, why is he fighting this guy? At least like gather the whole crew and fight big.
Or
Mom
like
or something.
even again, I know he's doing it purposely, the writer, owner, but this like what Mihawk? Why is Mihawk like?
Yeah, Mihawk, so many characters.
Why is he the strongest swordsman? Why the Akainu and
Like,
the Ice
stuff that
Admiral
we want to
fought?
see, but he's like, no, I'm gonna show you something that you
The
don't
will
wanna
of
see.
what's the D stand for? What's the
Yeah, so
what's the Void Sentry? Why is there a Sky Island in the
Goatee
sky?
Roger stuff. Like we know nothing about these.
Roger's stuff, the backstories for like most of the characters. Who's this Vegapunk character, the professor who like developed all this technology? How did like the Marines get to so much power?
It's like it's so many things. That's why I don't know, like because it gives you gas to watch it, so
Yeah.
you can find out about these things, but you just never do unless he's saving a madness for like the 20s. But I don't know, man. Hopefully it just
Yeah.
fixes all of those problems.
But like One Piece is like you fall in love with the characters pretty much. If you don't like the characters, then there's no point watching it. Really.
Yeah, but how do you not like the characters?
Exactly, they're so likable. They're written
There's
so well.
so many like different types of characters. Like if you don't like any characters in One Piece, I don't think you'll like anything.
Yeah, especially Luffy. Like Luffy's the main
Not
guy.
just Luffy. If you don't like a goofy type character,
Like
there's
Usopp.
like a badass type character like Zoro,
Yeah.
and there's like a Sanji type anything.
Yeah.
And then Usopp is just there like a Hercule type person.
Yeah. No, but Usopp again, he gets development. Like he becomes a bit more like sufficient
Oh,
and
great
like
warrior of the sea.
useful.
That's his dream.
Yeah.
To become a great warrior of the sea.
Yeah. Everyone has their own story, and it's really cool. Yeah. One Piece is up there. Well, like the meaning of the straw hat. That's another one. Why did like Roger give? Well, there's something to that straw hat as well. There's so much with One Piece.
Is
It's
it? I feel
crazy.
like it's just
I don't know how one man can do this.
just
like
an
right. This.
inheritance of the will.
But what is the will then? That's the thing. There's a question.
The will
With
is
another
just
question.
being the pirate king.
Right. Then like you have like Garp, who was a marine, his granddad, but why did he join the Marines? And then like his son's Dragon, who's a revolutionary.
Garp, there's so many things about Garp that we haven't seen yet.
Yeah.
I want like there was a meme that I saw and said if we don't see these guys fight at full strength, and there was Shanks, there was Garp, there was so many characters.
Like a young
Dragon.
Whitebeard.
Yeah, man.
The concept of the Yonko, you have the warlords, you have
I
the.
want to see a young Whitebeard versus Garp. That would be so sick.
Then like you have Kaido, who's like just OP as hell.
Oh right, yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know
Big
how
Mom.
if he's gonna fight that guy, but
I don't know how they're gonna win. Honestly, I don't know how they're gonna win. But now, like, I don't know if you're up to date, but like they've implemented like time travel now in One Piece.
what?
I don't know. I don't know how it's worked because Wano is like
Oh, I hate when shows bring in time travel, man.
no, but like again, like it's One Piece. Days.
No, I don't mind time travel, but just don't bring in alternate timelines because that's I hate that
Oh no,
so much.
It's not like that. It's not like that.
It's just so confusing and I hate
Yeah,
it.
because time travel can be a way for the writer to kind of cheat themselves, like cheat the story, kind of.
Go back and save Ace.
Yeah.
Imagine they do that.
No, like spoilers. I think everyone knows Ace's death and he dies
He
anyway.
doesn't know.
But yeah, like, yeah, again, the Marineford probably my favorite arc ever. Marineford was a roller coaster. I got so emotional watching that. It's how you do a war.
You know, someone spoiled that Ace died for me.
Mm-hmm.
The whole arc, I was like, please don't die. You know when you know something that happened.
Yeah.
You know when you've seen a movie before.
Mm-hmm.
and you just know it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
But like as you're watching it, you're like, oh wait, he actually gets away.
Uh-huh.
Yes, Ace doesn't die, and then it's just lying to yourself, trying to grasp onto some hope that just isn't there. Yeah, and he dies anyway. And I was like, damn.
No, I got spoiled. This is before I watched One Piece. I think you were in the class with me. I don't know. I think it was you who spoiled it. I don't know. This is like
Nah,
way
it wasn't
back.
me.
All I heard was black bid kills white bid.
Wait, what? I don't...
And I remember, I don't know who said that in class. I think it was I think it was in like ICT or maths or something. All I heard, and like to this day I still remember
You were
it.
just sitting down, and then someone comes from behind you.
Because you guys were talking about, I think it was, I mean, I know you were in the room. I can't remember. It was maths, I think. All I heard was you got talking about One Piece.
At the time of like when you were in my class for ICT, I was at the beginning of One Piece. I remember.
I never watched it. And I saw one episode. I saw episode 1. I was like, this is so goofy. I'm not going to watch it. Biggest regret of my life. And the first episode was a filler as well.
It was a filler. Oh yeah, it was like partly filler.
Yeah.
That was so dumb.
But yeah, that's One Piece then. Moving on. Fullmetal Alchemist.
Fullmetal Alchemist. It's just a great show.
Like,
I don't want to spoil it for anybody.
Well, we spoil a lot anyway. This is a spoiler discussion.
Alright.
Fullmetal Alchemist is up there with Hunter, I think. Probably better. I don't know, because I enjoyed Hunter
I'm gonna say
more.
just as good, just so I don't have that conflict with myself.
Because me and my friend debate this all the time. What's better? Because we saw
I'm not
Hunter.
gonna lie. I think.
I enjoyed the Hunter more.
Will be a bit better, but after I watched, I don't know, man.
I enjoyed Hunter more, but I think Fullmetal Alchemist was more tightly written because of 64 episodes. Because it's a lot more cleaner compared to like a 130 episode show. But Fullmetal Alchemist, it's like everything was like tied up in a bow when that story finished.
Like a nice little gift.
Like if anyone has no clue where to start watching an anime, Fullmetal Alchemist is like the perfect. Brotherhood is, or actually either, to be honest, is the best show to watch.
Not either. The first one was like so many loose ends that just weren't tied. But they were tied up in, because you know how the lady that writes it, she never finished it, and then the studio just took over, and it just ruined the whole show. I was like,
I would say it ruined it. Like
they did ruin it, bro.
No, because
remember Gluttony and that lady, that girl.
Lust.
No, there was a different one that was just an original. Have you seen both?
Yeah, I've seen both.
Yeah, there was a different lady in the original one.
The final homunculus, that was like revealed at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She went into an elevator.
Yeah.
And she just disappeared.
She died, isn't it? Because Gluttony apparently killed her. Because Gluttony got his mind wiped.
I don't even know. And then what happened to Gluttony though?
God no, I can't remember.
It was so dumb, but in Brotherhood, all the loose ends were tied, and it was just a nice, perfect ending that everybody wanted.
Yeah, Brotherhood. No, the OG Fullmetal didn't even have like the whole Shing storyline with Lee and.
No,
they didn't have that at all.
I don't even think they had the snowy place, but I hate the snowy place. I feel like that was the worst part of the series.
What that was up there. Briggs, the Fort Briggs arc, where the North, when they meet Colonel Armstrong's sister.
I feel like that was a bit. I don't know. It was a bit bland compared to the rest of the series.
Alright, fair enough.
As I was watching it, but I don't know about that.
I don't know, Fullmetal again, writing so like Scar's character.
Oh yeah, the way he was.
The concept of
Ishvalu. And then he just appears and kills everybody.
Like, you don't know if this guy's good or bad. Like, halfway through the show.
He's good and bad.
Yeah.
Whoa.
And that's even he says that, like, I don't know if I'm good or bad, and I'm just doing what I think is right.
Yeah.
Which, fair enough, but, like, he's, again, just good writing. Mustang, coolest characters ever.
Bro, Mustang had me clicking all the time.
Yeah! Trust me, the thing is, like, when I watched Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood, like, in school, I legit converted, like, my art class into watching it. Or, like, a portion of my art class.
That's mad.
Like, everyone was watching it, and like we would come in, we would talk about it, and I was like, what episode are you on? The Mustang bit. What episode are you on? The Scar bit. What episode are you on? When the homunculus gets revealed.
Everyone that's seen it likes it.
Yeah. Like, no one that I know doesn't like Fullmetal.
But sometimes, like, it takes them a while to get into it, like the first 10
That's the thing! That's the thing!
After like episode 20, it's just so mad.
I would say, for Brotherhood, after, like, Yu's death...
Oh yeah, that was sick.
Was like, that's when I got hooked proper. And Yu's as well, GOAT character. That's what I like about, I think that's the one reason why Yu's was the character that got killed off. Because he was like the one without a flaw. He was like happy. Well, everyone else had like a burden
and also,
in their life.
He was Edward's friend.
Yeah.
So I had to have an effect on Edward.
Yeah.
And also, what's her name? The little dog and the girl.
Oh, Nina.
Yeah,
That was
first time I watched
disturbing.
that was so flipping wow. I was like, damn,
That was disturbing.
really gonna start a show like this?
Yeah. And again, like battle mechanics, it's up there. Not the best. I think it's a lot more
I
simple.
feel like it's really,
It's simple but effective.
yeah, and also just really innovative. You don't see stuff like that. Like,
Yeah.
he can turn his. Well, I guess the way
Mm.
he implements his.
And there is logic
powers.
behind it. Equivalent exchange. So I can do this to do that.
Yeah.
But I can't do this. That's why there's a flipping sorcerer's stone. Philosopher's stone. Yeah. That's just OP. That's just for the writer. I think just to cheat again.
Yeah.
But in a good way to make it easy for her. But yeah, probably the best dubbed, voiced anime.
As in voice acting.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't remember any voice acting, but yeah, probably.
For the dubbed, yeah, Dragon Ball Z, Full Metal Alchemist, Yu Yu Hakusho, Cowboy Bebop, and like Pokemon, I guess. Probably the best dubs. And yeah.
Yeah.
After Full Metal, I never watched the Full Metal movie though. The first OG show, because it ended off in a cliffhanger where they, how like Alphonse went to the real world. No, Edward went to the real world.
Yeah.
Our world. And
That's
then,
how. I mean, that's a good ending.
I like the
That's
concept
more
of
of a
that.
sequel setup because
Yeah.
studios like to do sequels.
I like the concept of that, but Brotherhood just did it better. Brotherhood, just watch Brotherhood, really.
Brotherhood
if you
like
have time.
tied it up,
Yeah.
but
But I would say watch both. Because they're both pretty good. Like, what? Brotherhood's like the #1 anime on IMDb.
still,
Yeah.
did Attack on Titan not take that out?
No.
Second part of third season of Attack on Titan was just, it was so.
Attack on Titan might be like the best anime of the decade, I think.
Yeah.
If the final season is like done right, it might be the best
I
of the
feel like
decade.
it will, bro.
I think
They
it will,
spent
yeah.
years on that.
Because like manga readers are saying this is like,
I feel like it was worth it, man. If we got a season after the first one, like
Yeah.
in 2014, it was just so bad. Like
Yeah.
the way they did, I feel like
nah, it's good that they waited like 3 years for season 2.
it was a long time.
Which I was annoyed
It was
by
4
because I
years.
didn't want to watch season 2. Because I was hyped for like when season 1 came out. I was
I
like,
said-
this is amazing.
It took them 4 years to come out with like 12 episodes.
Yeah.
But they
And
were all great. And
yeah.
at the end, it shows Eren with the controlling powers.
Yeah.
And beginning of season 3 was I didn't like the first part of season 3. But I like the end of it. The end of it where it's like the
When they go back to Shiganshina and like they go to the house, right? With the basement.
no, that's the first part.
Second part. That is the second part.
Yeah, what's
The first part's the political part where there's the coup.
Yeah, with like the king and stuff.
Yeah.
That was mad.
Oh right, yeah.
But like
That
the
was
first
really
few episodes of like Kenny and stuff, I didn't really like it. But like leave it out. The animation and the fights are good. But I was like, what's this really got to do? I
Yeah.
feel like yeah,
I think that was more to develop just Levi's character slightly.
yeah, and like a backstory for Levi.
Mm. And
And
because
then
he's an
after
Ackerman,
that-
isn't it?
After that, with the I love it when as much as I hate it as I'm watching it, I love it when like shows do like a moral high ground thing.
Yeah.
To choose between two characters. Like
Right.
you know at the end of Last of Us,
Yeah.
where he had to choose between like the whole of humanity
Yeah.
and Ellie, and he chose Ellie.
Yeah.
The way that Eren was gonna fight. Well, he got smacked up by Levi
Yeah.
for trying to choose Armin instead of
Captain.
Eren, I think.
Captain. No, Captain.
Irvin.
Oh,
Irvin.
yeah.
And then
And then like there
Then
was
he won
like
a living.
yeah, and then like after like a few episodes after, people were saying, "Man, you idiot! You should have chose Captain Owen because
Oh,
you're
yeah.
being selfish," and it really messes with your head. You're like, "Oh, you don't know
But
what to do."
I wanted Armin to live because he's like my favorite character.
But like again, like that's
Like,
because
Irvin
it's
was so sick.
yeah, exactly. That's because you had an emotional attachment. Irvin was like, you want the overall story to like end happily for everyone, but you have to sacrifice Armin to get. And I don't know.
I hear how they did a time skip though, and then it's just them in the future. They went to that wall, right? They
Yeah.
went to
The water, the beach.
did they not go to the place where they dashed the guy into the time?
No,
place?
no, they did, yeah, but that's gonna be the next arc where like they go across the ocean.
Alright, cool.
That's what I'm interested about. Because the way it was, like, you would think you'd be happy at the end of season 3, where Armin gets his like dream come true, where he sees the ocean and the beach, and like they were like, oh yeah, it's the ocean, but Eren knows because of like the memories he has from his dad that like there's still more crap on the other side of that river.
God, I think Armin was like, I wonder what's on the other side.
And Eren's like, you don't know.
You
It's the
don't
same thing, if not worse.
Bro, that was so mad. I swear he made the you know the story of of his dad and
Yeah.
his sister
That was
got
done
eaten
so
by a
well.
dog. But that was so mad.
And then like the smiling titan was that woman, the blonde woman that was Eren's stepmom. The one that killed his mum, the smiling, the
Oh,
creepy
for real?
one. Yeah.
I need to rewatch that.
Oh my, I was like, no way, that's the one.
That's mad.
Yeah, it's done so well, and the soundtrack's amazing as well. Oh my god. Yeah.
Yeah. What else is there? I watched Tokyo Ghoul recently.
I never liked
The
Tokyo Ghoul.
first 2 seasons were really good, and the 3rd season became so bad. Like, I don't like it when they try to introduce like new characters. I feel like a show should just end with one character. It shouldn't be. You shouldn't try add new people.
Yeah.
And I don't know. People are gonna disagree with me, but loads of people didn't like season 3.
Nah, I've
like,
had the same thing as well. It was like season 1 good, and after that it just drops off. I've only seen the first.
Season
Like,
2 wasn't as good as season 1,
uh-huh.
but it was still pretty good.
I can't judge because I haven't seen it. I've only seen like the first 2
But
episodes.
then after that, it was just so
The
boring.
thing about Tokyo Ghoul for me is that like I don't like gory stuff. I don't like gory stuff, so I was like,
Tokyo
this
Ghoul
is
isn't that gory.
I don't know. I just don't like the concept of like ghouls and stuff. I just never go into it. I'm very like clean cut. That's why I love Boku no Hero. Love Boku no Hero Academia.
It's like
Dude, I got emotional in the first episode watching that when he was like, "You can be a hero," and I'm like, "Yes,
it's just so
yes, Deku." Yeah, but it's so like it's a typical shonen.
People saying that season 4 isn't that great.
It's from what I'm watching, it's okay. It's not like whoa.
It's not like season 1, season 2.
I think it's just
the first 2 seasons. I watched it in like 2 days, and it was actually really great.
Yeah, I think it's just refreshing because we're bombarded with so many like Western superhero stuff, like films and shows. But like One Punch Man and Boku no Hero were like the new ones that were like so different but so good. Yeah, I don't know. I think the thing I don't like about the Boku no Hero overall is it's the fan base. They like say that it's like the best anime ever. Like it's better than Naruto.
Yeah,
it's better than Dragon Ball
so
Z.
many people. So many people say that.
Yeah.
They say that about Demon Slayer as well.
Yeah.
But I didn't like the story. I mean, they set up for the 2nd season really well with that. Have you seen Demon Slayer?
Still in the first quarter of the season 1.
Well, watch the rest. But
Right.
they set up for season 2.
I think
And
Demon
it's looking
Slayer
to be a
is.
lot better than the first
I
one.
feel like Demon Slayer is gonna be more like Attack on Titan, where like the first season is gonna be like weak.
And then the rest of them is just gonna be really.
Yeah, that's what I
People are
think.
saying that manga is mad.
Yeah,
But imagine it takes like 7 years for the 2nd season.
that's the
to come
thing.
out. It already has a movie though.
Yeah, that's coming out this next
Imagine
year.
the animation in the movie.
Oh my
If
god!
If
Yeah,
the flipping anime was that good.
like Broly, the Broly film blew my mind on like animation. Imagine
That's
that.
crazy. I don't like it when they use that CGI type stuff though.
You have to do it very subtly. I think.
Yeah, they did it too much in like 2 parts.
Yeah.
Where it was just a bit too mad.
Mhm.
Like I don't even know what was happening. Like lava and stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't like it too much.
Yeah. You have to do it. You have to be very wise using CG.
That's
for
why
2D
I
animation.
kind of prefer old animation more.
Yeah.
Like 90s stuff.
Oh yeah.
Like the 90s movies.
Yeah. That's what annoys me as well, because like, you know, Gundam. I love like mech anime, so like Gundam and stuff. In more newer Gundam anime, it's all CG because they don't know how to animate and draw Gundam mechs anymore,
I forgot how to draw.
which is annoying. But it's a hard craft though. Yeah, Demon Slayer's. I don't know. I'm not hooked onto it. I don't know why. I'll finish it. Other stuff's like Mob Psycho.
The
and
pilot was so good. The first episode.
Yeah. Yeah. What am I watching at the moment? There's other stuff. Well, I think this new generation of anime is pretty good actually. Dr. Stone.
The first like 4 episodes were really good.
I love the concept of Dr. Stone. I'm not up to date though, but
The rest was so. No,
really?
I've seen like 2 after. I'm pretty sure I got up to like episode 8.
Yeah.
and
I'm guessing
after
it's
that,
like when they
stopped
meet
anymore.
more people. Because I just like the concept of like, let's rebuild this world, but like let's do it in my way.
What's his name? Senku.
Yeah.
I feel like he's the smartest idiot ever.
Right.
He's so stupid.
Fair enough.
But I don't remember what he did to make me feel. I don't know. I watched it like hella months ago.
Mhm.
He did something that was just so dumb.
Fair
No,
enough.
I feel like if someone as smart as him especially at the beginning of the series, should have just easily found a way to kill that guy.
Right. Yeah.
I don't know. I found it kind of dumb.
Fair enough. Other stuff.
That's why he got outsmarted by him like twice.
Yeah.
It's like that guy's not that great. So he was like a football player or something.
Yeah. Of the other stuff, Doctor Stone, Seven Deadly Sins.
Yeah. It's alright. It's not the greatest anime.
Yeah.
I haven't seen the. Bro, have you seen the animation for the new season?
I haven't seen it yet.
It's literally like it looks fan made.
What? Like,
I don't know if it's fake though, but it looks so bad.
I can't say anything. But
No,
yeah.
I haven't seen it. I've just seen like clips because you know how Pride fights Meliodas, I think.
Yeah.
And yeah, it looks like that, but literally it looks worse than when people like color and animate them.
I can't say anything. I haven't seen season 3 yet. But season 1 and 2 I really enjoyed. I like the characters in that. It's very shonen-y, but it's just done well. And I like fantasy stuff as well. I like dragons. Not dragons, but I like fantasy stuff. Knights of the Round Table, giants, forest, fairies, elves, whatever. Yeah, Seven Deadly Sins pretty solid. Other stuff. Bleach. We didn't talk about Bleach that much. Aizen, GOAT antagonist.
What a great villain.
Like the fact that you kind of want Aizen to win. I was like that. I was like, oh man, I want
Why do you like villains?
I don't know. I was like, this guy is so likable. I've got a man crush on that guy. He's that good of a character.
Nah, I hated him so much.
Exactly. That's the whole point. It's like this guy is like outplaying everyone.
I was in like you like the writing of him.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like, dude, like, man, when Aizen comes on, you know when all the captains are like together at the end in the fake Koreatown, and then he gets stabbed, and then like it's actually the other girl that gets stabbed, and then Aizen just wrecks everyone.
He just messes with
He just
reality.
wrecks everyone.
Every single guy. I remember Hitsugai was always my favorite character.
Oh, he's so cool. His Bankai is so sick as well. I like the concept of like the swords that they have, like Bankais.
Ice wings. That was so sick.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, and like Ichigo's Bankai is sick. He's got a sick Bankai. Shinji's Shikai, you know it reverses like with the world.
Shinji, is he the bald guy?
The Visored, the bald haircut dude.
Bald haircut.
Yeah, you know the skeleton, the Visored people, the leader of that group.
Oh, that guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
His Shikai was so cool. Again, they need to finish the anime so we can see his Bankai. There's so many Bankais that I want to see.
You know, Kenpachi's
Bankai.
stuff. Yeah, man. He learns his sword's name.
Flipping Shinsui's Bankai. You know the one with the straw hat, the hat.
Why don't they? Hopefully they're making it.
No, because there was a reason.
Hopefully.
Like,
you know, every time I see it, like so many times I've seen on Instagram, with Viz Media took on Bleach and they're finally making it. And then on the next slide it says Psycho. Oh my days! I actually get so angry. I get so sad because it gets so gassy.
Like, oh
But actually,
god.
I pay a lot of money to watch Bleach.
Dude, I know
like,
one friend who's the biggest Bleach fan. I guarantee he would knock on people's doors to like tell people.
There's so many people that want Bleach back. Like I don't understand.
There's so many people that I think don't watch, like, kind of don't appreciate Bleach. They haven't seen it.
I feel like the fan base now is bigger than ever because as time goes on, there's more people that watch this series. There's obviously people that have seen the series that want it back. But this,
because I'm like that as well. Back then, I was like Naruto fanboy. I didn't care about One Piece and Bleach. People told me to watch that. I was like, no, Naruto's the best. But like looking back on it, Bleach is really good. I think more people need to watch Bleach.
Yeah.
Society is so good. Like when you the whole captain, like the concept of the 13 captains. Each captain is given like time and development. Even the old captains as well, like Urahara. There's a flashback.
I don't remember his backstory, but
Kisuke, then there's Yoruichi, and then there's like Ichigo's dad. We haven't even seen Urahara's Bankai or Shikai.
yeah, that was he built a great world there as well. But he actually gave us answers, unlike flipping One Piece, bro.
Yeah. It's just the Bankais I want to see. Like when the Arankara are fighting the captains, like some of the captains don't go Bankai because they were like, nah, you can't. Like there was, you know, Shinsui, the guy with the pink cape.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like the 13th captain was telling him, oh, don't use Bankai because you'll see, people will see it. And then he's like, okay, and he still works the Aranka.
Oh, that's mad.
I'm like, oh, you could have just done it. But his Shikai's cool though, because like his shadows and stuff. Then your Soifon's Bankai. She's an assassin, so like it's all about like keeping like low key. Her Bankai's a flipping missile.
Mad.
That's so sick.
It was a strange design though.
Yeah.
I want he was going for that.
Yeah, I think it just to look cool. Taite Kuba has like probably my favorite like style.
How
artwork.
do you pronounce his name? Is it Tite or Tite or Taite?
Tite sounds a bit too English. I'd say Taite or Tite, yeah. I say Kuba.
The way I read it was Tite first time
Yeah.
I read the manga.
Bleach's soundtrack is up there as well. Because like each soundtrack's different. Like the Espada are like Spanish acoustic, or like Ichigo is his soul. When like his thing plays, then like you have like the piano stuff when Aizen comes in.
Oh, that's fun. He said he wanted to do German next, I think.
That's what the Quincy's are about.
Oh,
Quincy's are German. So like it's like what Shinigami Japanese, Espada are Spanish Empire, Quincy's are German Nazis pretty much.
That's sick.
That's so sick. Yeah. Bleach is up there. Though the final arc is kind of meh in the anime. The Ginjo Fullbring arc.
I don't think I've seen any other animes.
Really?
Yeah, I've already watched like the big ones.
Bleach. Trying to think. Bleach, One Piece, Naruto, Big Three, Dragon Ball Z. Then you have. You haven't seen JoJo's, right? I just started that. Very unique, very bizarre. No pun intended.
I don't think I'm ever gonna watch that. I might just watch like the clips or something.
That's the thing. Like, there's so many big animes. I think I've watched most of the bigger animes. It's more like the mid tier or like the OG stuff. So like there's JoJo's, which is OG. You have Fist of the North Star, which is like OG. You have Saint Seiya, which is OG, and Saint Seiya is like heavily like influenced by Bleach. No, Bleach is heavily influenced by Saint Seiya. Then you have, I'm trying to think. Then there's like 90s and Cowboy Bebop. You haven't seen that?
I'm gonna. That's probably
That is
next anime. I might
Bebop
watch.
is that's Fullmetal Alchemist Bebop.
For real.
Yeah, like if I were to recommend like animes to watch, because Bebop feels like a TV show, because every episode's different, and it's so fun because like you actually care for the crew. But the development of Bebop is really interesting because it's not like you watch the characters grow. The characters have had their story already, but it's like learning about their past.
Oh yeah, I like that.
Yeah, you'll love Spike Spiegel. He's such a like cool protagonist. And like the concept of like it's the future our world, it's the Milky Way galaxy, but it's like it's just so interesting. Then you have like each character's past, and like they slowly like delve into it. But each episode is like its own little story, and the soundtrack's amazing. Each episode is based. The title of each episode is based off a song. So like episode 5, Ballad of Fallen Angels, is one of the best anime episodes I've seen ever.
That's
You will know when you see it. It's done so well. Then there's like Bohemian Rhapsody, Asteroid Blues. It's all based off like jazz or just music soundtracks and records.
Probably watch that after I watch Mandalorian. Should I start Mandalorian?
Mandalorian. Watch Bebop first, because
Okay.
it's kind of like Mandalorian. Watch Bebop first. Yeah. 24 episodes only as well.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Well, that was like 32.
Can't think. Yu Yu Hakusho as well. The next shonen anime you need to watch is Yu Yu Hakusho. Because if you love Hunter, like I'm wearing a Yusuke Urameshi shirt.
Oh, that's sick.
Yeah. It's so good. And it has probably one of the most catchiest like anime openings ever. And if you want anime stuff, please check out my Instagram.
Yeah.
I did a skit of me singing this damn thing.
There's on your channel as well, no?
On my YouTube channel as well.
No, I don't think it is.
No, it's my Instagram page at
Oh.
YK2K Illustrations. Yeah. And you're repping the Akatsuki.
Alright, yeah. Akatsuki's so sick.
Yeah. The soundtrack of the Akatsuki are so.
Really good scene. Like, you know when they stole Gaara's thing? I was actually like, damn. And then the theme was playing, and I was like, Gaara's really about to die. How did they save Gaara? Oh yeah, the lady.
Yeah.
Granny Chio gave it.
There's no point Gaara should just died, he got silent anyway
Oh,
in
yeah.
the rest of the arc. Like, what was the point?
Yeah, but so Granny Chio wouldn't have stayed there.
Oh yeah, true, fair enough, yeah. I think that's pretty much it. I'm sure we were missing out one anime. There's one anime I know we're missing out. Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z, GT, Super, all of my Funimation. Naruto Shippuden, Bleach, One Piece.
All of my Funimation.
Fullmetal Alchemist, Hunter. Oh my god. I'm going blank.
That's literally all the animes I've seen.
The big ones, right?
Yeah, just long ones.
Boku no Hero, what are the new ones? Boku no Hero, Seven Deadly Sins, Attack on Titan, Demon Slayer, Fairy Tail. I don't like Fairy Tail.
I've tried to watch Fairy Tail so many
It's
times.
so generic.
Because I had it downloaded on my computer,
Mm-hmm.
and I had like first 5 episodes or something. Bro, it was so boring. I literally couldn't even pay attention to the first episode. Because as a kid, like
it's really
if something isn't Dragon Ball Z or like something like it, it's really hard to like captivate.
It's B-Tech One
my
Piece.
attention.
I don't say it's that's an insult saying B-Tech One Piece. One Piece is like on another
I
level.
don't understand how people can watch that show, man. Like,
The art
it's
style's
so
cool.
boring
The
to me.
character design.
Yeah, the character design.
But that's
I
like
even
it.
like the soundtracks.
Yeah, but that's
Some
it.
of the soundtracks, but that's literally it.
Like, yeah. I don't. Gintama I'm watching at the moment.
Is that like a robot show?
No, it's like it's a shonen. It's like a parody. It's like a comedy anime.
Alright.
But like, if you want to watch Gintama, you have to watch a ton of other stuff first because like it parodies and like makes fun of
Oh, okay.
other anime. Like the main character's favorite manga is Bleach. Like in the episode, he's like, "Oh, I wish I had Bankai." It's really funny. Then there's JoJo's, which I'm watching at the moment. That's pretty much it. Basically, the Jump Force roster. That's a game I need to play as well.
Is it?
Mhm.
Because apparently, no, I might get it just for the multiplayer,
Yeah.
but I don't think anyone has it.
Like-
If enough people get it, I might get it.
Yeah.
Just play with them,
But yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I don't want to drag the video out long enough.
but yeah, I guess that's it.
Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. We'll do a part 2 anyway if we forget stuff. But yeah, happy holidays everyone. Take care.
Like, subscribe,
Like, subscribe, and peace.
peace.